I never anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to go to Hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. I made me sunrise in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some breakfast by the morning, I had a sis by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the ocean, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture, you got the picture me, Pacific ice on my ocean, ready for war like I'm Russian, ladies should never look luggage, my diamonds they tussling, my neck and my belly, they calling for me and they, you want me like me and I look, yeah, her Rex on her, yeah, B-Rex better calm down, yeah, if you go around, come around, yeah, whole squad, yeah, squad goes on me, yeah, make some orange gel on my toes, yeah, Farrakhan glass for the chosen, yeah, you can go and get mad, jumping in the bed with the 2 dot team, man, who's you, my shawty pulling up with a real bad, you too, dripping my swag, something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving the. I told him to go to Hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like 11 in the morning, skipping school, that's a truancy about it. Made me sunrise in the morning, I had me up by the morning, I had me some breakfast by the morning, I had a sis by the morning, I got on a meat on the morning, the rats keep me up on the ocean, I had a in my shoulder, you got a picture.
You gotta picture me, send me calling, ready for war like Korea, headlining shows out in Poland, you should be cleaning my mansion, my peasants disgusting, why don't you act like a Hoffman, and go get to dustin', yeah, latex on my...
Here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. Right now. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with Tom Brady and the New England Patriots. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. His first carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tyrone Crawford in on the tackle. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Brady. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a first down carry.
Damn, that nigga's nice coming off that edge.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Brady to Gronkowski for the Patriot first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Brady now on 1st down. He'll check this one down to Michel. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody covered. Oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on 1st down. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. The confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they look at the sideline thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady.
Nice.
And it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the
really
football
jump so
back.
high, though. Like, it was ridiculous.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Dante Hightower on the stop.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on first down. That's what they talk about to us all the time, about being ahead of the chains or on target, ahead of schedule. They were after that run.
Second down, Prescott. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Third and short yardage, Prescott. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively. But instead it just brings up 4th down.
What? Yeah, no, what you want? Huh?
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. It's a keeper with Prescott. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first.
He really got the first down.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there. But
you know that I can't post this Madden game. It's not like Fortnite.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
A second down throw for Prescott. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Cole Beasley, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down. Well, you got a young quarterback. You know, maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
finds a man with a crossing route.
None of my fucking offensive line, defensive line.
And a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say it hurt the football there.
So we're changing the analytics as we go.
Oh, Prescott stripped, and the Patriots have it.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Ugly, man.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. Slant route caught by Edelman. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Brady to his old reliable Edelman, and the Patriots have a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Brady to Michelle on the dump off. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Now Brady. This is White on the screen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Time to give a little credit here. That was an excellent read by the guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh, you're crediting your defense.
Got to credit them on that one because they tried to fool him, right? Tried to trick him. Ran a screen, and they went to it and smothered it for a loss of yardage.
Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. And Gostkowski's kick is good. And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The Dallas Cowboys, they're 7-5 now and really playing energized football these last few weeks. How much of this has to do with Amari Cooper? I mean, you look at the win against New Orleans, they just look dominant.
Yeah, they did, didn't they? And you go back to Thanksgiving night against Washington. Amari Cooper was dominant himself. He is a part of it and a good part of it, but to me it's still Ezekiel Elliott really being activated as a ball carrier, and that allows Dak Prescott to throw off a play action and be much more effective. And now it's 7-5, leading their division. You mentioned the win over Washington. It's a 4-game win streak after the victory against the Saints. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22. On 1st and 10, Prescott. Going up top. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes. Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too. Wide open receiver complete. 23 yards on the play. First down now, but that clock rolling. The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it. They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A first opportunity in the red zone for the Cowboys. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. From the red zone now, Prescott. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Here you go. Here you go, 46.
Third and long for Prescott. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
So two quarters down, two remain. Charles and I return.
Sometimes you can cut it, I'll cook it up
Welcome
butter.
back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway. Fielded about a yard deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. It looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. Well, across the NFL, all the byes are done, so the 32 teams have played exactly 12 games. And if you look at the offensive leaders right now, Charles, starting with passing, Ben Roethlisberger at the top, Patrick Mahomes is right on his heels.
Just 22 yards behind, and he's the guy that everyone is focused in on. He's fun to watch. How about the rest of the top 5? Matt Ryan, Jared Goff, and Aaron Rodgers. The guys toting the ball, Todd Gurley leads with 1,175 yards. Ezekiel Elliott right on his heels as well.
Yeah, those are the two 1,000-yard rushers right now in the National Football League. And this is going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on fourth down? They'll go for it.
Done. Here we go, 46.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That's a fourth down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware.
Looking for Hearns, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. And with that incompletion, let's have a little fun and give a shout-out to the latest 1,000-yard rusher in the NFL, Tom Brady. Only took him 19 years, but he got there.
Did you really have to go snarky there on Tom Brady, getting 19 years to get to 1,000 yards?
We praise him on everything, the incredible career, but, man, 19 years for 1,000 yards, that's something.
What I really enjoyed was how he celebrated it. When he got there, giving the first down signal like he was Cam Newton or someone, I think even he understood, all right, 1,000 yards for me. This is kind of funny.
Yeah, he had a big smile on his face. Also, he did tie Brett Favre for 3rd all-time in passing touchdowns with 508.
Not to mention, he did it in another Patriots win.
Call it a gain of 3, and it'll be a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Hold 50.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. First time they've looked his way in this game. He comes through, picking up the first. To throw is Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. David Irving busting through to get him for a loss of 6. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman. It's essentially the same thing in pass protection. Get lower than that defensive lineman so that you can keep your balance and keep him away from your guy trying to throw the football.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Gordon. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Josh Gordon from a yard out, and the Patriots add on to their lead. Gostkowski the extra point, and the lead grows to 10-0.
Subscribe to my channel, NFL Gamer. Subscribe to my channel, man. I'll play a little bit of everything, brother.
Gostkowski now.
You wanna play me? Let me know. We'll stream play you right now, man. I'm almost done with this game.
At the goal line. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did
I'm on the
put together
PS4. I don't know what you got, man. I got PS4, bro.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 16 yards right off the bat for the first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Drops it underneath to Elliott.
Ooh, nice.
A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And we see another pitching catch there to
Send me a friend request. Sunrise0714. My name is on my stream.
Critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate
Sunrise0714.
Back-to-back plays have them on the move on first down.
Gun. There you go. 46.
First down, Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete.
No time, buddy.
He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott. And now it's second down.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10.
46. Gun. 46.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I just texted right there on the chat, bro. Sunrise0714.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And Cooper able to work his way open. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
I haven't seen them pop up, bro.
Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And this is caught. It's
I haven't seen them popped up. Probably sent the wrong one.
For a Cowboy touchdown.
Sunrise is together and 0714 is together as well.
And the
Next to
Cowboys
Sunrise.
draw a bit closer. To try.
Alright, I just added you, and I'm gonna send you the invite since you challenged
so just
me.
a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
What you mean not yet? Somebody online, I don't know him.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. A little less than 4 minutes remaining, and the margin for error is small with this slim lead. Operate within your 4-minute offense here, Charles?
Definitely. Remember, the 4-minute offense doesn't always correspond to what's up on the clock. What they need to do is play a little bit of keep away right now. Run the clock down. Make sure their opponent doesn't get the ball back. Their dream scenario,
he's not good in
get
English.
enough first downs and make them eat up their timeouts so the game ends when you're kneeling down with the football.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to get him for a loss of 5. Tough spot for the Pats now after the sack as Brady will lead him up 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Following the interception, here's Prescott. A dump off to Elliott.
That's a glitch play.
Pick up there at 20 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance. Type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against him.
Yo, what's up, bro?
Hello.
Go to 54, go to 54, line 8. Here we go, line 8. Switch,
You win the game, man. Let's go.
Prescott now on 2nd down. Forced
Oh
out to
my
his
God,
left.
that's Prescott can really run like that.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah.
I just started playing this game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
I don't got too long. I think I got like 10 games
Patterson.
in.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Patriots offense now, they work their way back onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show. Because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. No! A crusher there as it's intercepted.
Tom Brady, I should have just bullied it. Should have just fucking bullied it. Oh, man, I fucking lost this game. Played so fucking horrible.
They start on the ground with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down right at about the 15-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Well, Prescott here to throw. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Here we go 47. Here we go 46, 46. 46.
Prescott to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play.
How to do what I have to do.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
He's the biggest nerd in the world. How that makes you a tough guy?
Nah, Boston can't fight, though.
He can, so it's like, how was that even a fair fight? To me, it's like if you were fighting Tango or 12 pounds.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Okay.
The same way that little fucking little kid is feeling his.
The Cowboys will go. Prescott.
Who the fuck was that, man?
Incomplete.
Oh, let's go. He
Jason
dropped
Garrett
it.
might be
This
wanting
nigga
to
be...
reconsider
I don't know how to
the
change
decision
to the
go
wide
for it
receivers, because
there.
that's what he's doing. He's changing to the wide receivers while he's on the QB. Like, I just got this game recently. He's changing to the wide receivers.
Wow.
He's changing to the wide receivers, and then whenever he see my play, whatever my play is, he'll make them run the street.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Look like I
scored, man. I'm winning this game.
Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but now you got to rally your kick team, don't you? Say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And out now come the Cowboys. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. He's back to throw. Out to his left. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
So another big shot dodged
that
there
was
defensively.
lucky,
Now
man.
just one
I know.
away from salting away this victory, and I know this
He's off the
feeling.
ball.
They're almost giddy, but they have to stay focused and locked in. They can make one big mistake and throw it all away.
Back to throw. And that's caught by Beasley. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They keep the game
That's
alive,
all he's gonna do. That's all he's gonna do. I'm not giving him no chance.
A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Being chased out left.
Take. What a draw.
Now a desperation throw deep. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That had disaster.
Yeah, I'm about to play another game with one of my friends, so just give me a minute. We're not gonna 30 minutes. 40.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a
best formation in the game.
Not good.
When you know you're winning, you know?
I know, man.
I thought I was gonna lose.
On 2nd down, Michelle.
I can
closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
Hail Mary, man. Come on. Hail Mary. No Hail Mary.
I'm gonna score. I'm gonna score.
On 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Brady.
Look at him open. Look at him open.
Brady will go down.
I couldn't throw
Let's
it.
go.
I invite you.
Okay.
My rating was 73.6 completions. I don't see your name here. Oh, y'all do.
Wait a second. Wait a second.
I'm two. On one day on my third, I was 2 broke, now I'm 2 rich.
Let's go. I can't on you, man.
You can? You invite me. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah. My friend.
You invite me.
Yeah, wait.
Want me to send you another one or no?
Can you give me an invite? I don't know. Man, I'm really bad.
It's cool. It's okay. I'm Puerto Rican. I talk Spanish.
Well, you must first use the online hub before the... Oh, wait.
Maybe you can't go outside yourself.
I'm joined, man.
This is your team you pick?
No.
That's your team, New England?
No, wait. What the fuck? I don't can change.
Go up or down?
That's my team.
That's your team?
Right. Okay,
You go to my hand? They convinced you?
I'm dumb.
They picking you up or you gotta go over there? Why? Why?
I'm ready. Super Bowl champion Malcolm Butler.
Who's that?
Super Bowl hero Malcolm Butler is my team.
This is your team, the one I'm using?
Wait, what? Yeah, it's my team.
New England?
No, Tennessee Titans.
Oh, okay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. All the success in New England over the last few decades, and this crowd has never been more enthusiastic.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Emerge from their locker room. They are set as they'll square off with the Tennessee Titans. Here's Steve Kowalski now to kick this one off. And we are underway in Foxborough. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Damn, I don't know. It's a lot of good teams. It's a good team. There's good teams this year.
I'm say the
Saints?
Los Angeles Rams. No, LA Rams. It's mine.
They're good too.
The LA Rams have the best old line and best D line. That's the answer.
A first down throw for Mariota. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
I had to dive, bro, because he was going to be out.
By about the length of the football for a first down.
That was really close, man.
About having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a night.
Blitz
man, he can throw the ball.
Kyle Van Noy coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Play fake. Mariota. And he hits his target. This is Luke Stocker.
I've seen them too. I should have stood
Slips
there.
up past the 45 before being tackled. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
I'm so bad at the defense, man. But the offense is I can play.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. That's complete to Taylor. And he's got this down to the 35. 18 yards on each of the last two plays. And they're picking up big chunks now. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
It was by accident.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down.
Oh man, all right now. He's doing it, man.
At the 38, Adrian Claiborne able to get him for a loss of about 3. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Oh no, you can attack him.
Mariota to throw it. Smith catches left side. But he is out of
bounds, man.
But not before he's inside the 30. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Stocker's got it complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 12 yards on back-to-back plays there, and that's another first down. The first red zone
what are you doing here? Get
for
off
the Titans.
for cornerback, man.
First and 10 at the 15.
For cornerback wasn't a great job.
From the red zone now, Mariota.
Oh man,
let's go!
Why are attacking Doodle, man?
He is Doodle right now. Let him go.
Now of the afternoon. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. To throw Mariota. Come on. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Hightower.
Let's go.
This is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head
and
figuring out,
oh man,
where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Brady and the Patriots.
You should have lead him, like throw it in front.
17-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel.
Get that first, baby.
Yeah, 2 man and 2-1, 2 out, 2 man.
Starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Yes, sir. Alabama.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Oh, he dropped it.
Ball, man. Pick the ball
loose and brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Let's
go. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Okay. Yeah, quarterback contain will come. Yeah.
They'll run it here. This is James White.
And
he'll be brought down.
I played quarterback contain with Tom Brady. I'm a genius.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Look, the first down marker is out there, but sometimes it's hard to
find
the quarterback
and the quarterback
situation, which usually means throw the football. In this case, they went against the tendency and ran it, and boy, the reward was there. A big pickup, and guess what? It's now 3rd and very short in order to try and pick up a first down.
Fuck.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start.
Let me see you. Stand right here, babe. Stand right here.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
You're looking good from right here. Down.
From the gun, it's Brady. Hard throw.
What?
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense?
Wow, that's bullshit.
Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. Charles, the Tennessee Titans are a bit of a tough team to figure out this year. 6-6, they did win last week against the Jets, but if you just look week in, week out, very inconsistent.
They have been.
Yes.
Yes. That's why they're 6-6. And every time
What do you mean?
A pretty good run.
It looks good though, but you want
they take
more.
a loss or two and bring themselves back to the pack. But I do like their schedule the rest of the way. Short week, Thursday night coming up, they do lose Jacksonville. Then they're at the New York Giants.
I thought it was a fumble.
At home against Washington and at home against Indianapolis. They have an
too,
opportunity in front of them if they seize it. But real quick, Thursday night football, you think Jacksonville, Tennessee, right? It feels like they play every year. The color rush uniforms are not mandatory. Will they go with the mustard yellow? And will Tennessee go with the light blue?
Let me just say this. I hope that there's no mustard yellow. That's my only vote. Mariota.
Oh, man, I stand egg. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh.
And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
You going for it?
No.
And you're throwing the ball.
Yeah, I go
with the completion.
But I don't
Maybe
stand.
not so good with the yardage lost, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
And oh, look at that.
Just all, man.
Catch. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on down.
Come on, game.
The New England Patriots,
you jump backwards.
6-0 at home after winning last week there against the Minnesota Vikings. Patriots overall, Charles, 9-3.
Jump to the ball.
And here we go again.
I'm just shaking my head while you're talking because how do they do it? This is supposed to be the age of parity in the NFL. Yet every year when you start the season, you just go ahead and write it in ink. The New England Patriots, AFC East champions, and then go from there.
Yeah, they go to Miami, then to Pittsburgh before home games against Buffalo and the Jets the rest of the way, and they follow their leader. I mean, you're not going to be recalcitrant to that guy. He's got their full attention.
You know that. Yeah, I don't think you. I'm glad you understand.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
What's it?
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to come out into something a little more advantageous.
Oh, man.
Stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up the first and goal. Now Brady.
Oh, man. He keeps making Buffalo, man. What's that?
Julian Edelman.
Who's that Pokemon?
And the Pats able to cash in for 6.
Yeah, one scrub is good enough. I'll give you like 15 minutes. Yo, bro, I'm gonna pause it in a little while for like 3 minutes, okay?
The throw, touchdown.
Okay.
All right.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away.
When I finish, it's gonna be 20 minutes.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out come the Titans now. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Mariota.
Oh, man, that was not great. That was not
Davis,
great.
the intended receiver.
Really bad.
And that'll bring up second down. On that
The what?
incompletion, since we're hitting the home stretch of the regular season here, wanted to talk about some of the sack leaders on the defensive side of the football. Not too many surprises, really, if you look at the top 7 or so. Aaron Donald, he's number 1 right now, 16.5 sacks.
That just tells you the greatness of Aaron Donald, that it's not a surprise to us that he leads in sacks, yet he's mainly a defensive tackle. Usually those guys are not on the top of the leaderboard. It's usually defensive ends and outside linebackers. Some of the other names, Von Miller, Chandler Jones right behind him, J.J. Watt, Jason Pierre, Paul, Myles Garrett, and Daniil Hunter also chasing that number.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working out of the gun, Mariota. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
What is
the
that?
completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
You going for it?
When you run drag routes,
No.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up
I
a
think
lot
you
of
go
yardage
for
after
this.
the catch.
I can't do
But
my
in this
quarterback.
situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Mariota on 1st down. And he's going to have to
man.
eat this as down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
That was
8
lucky,
yards
man.
into completion, but now they face 3rd down. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. 2 minutes to go here in the 1st half. Back to Foxborough after this. The Titans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mariota.
Yeah.
Oh man, come on.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Mariota.
What is that? He didn't count.
Picked off near the 44. And his guys
Let's go. Don't go for it on 4th down, bro. Don't go for it on 4th.
Look ahead to week 14 and what's on tap.
You gotta play smart.
Good games, at least historically. Pittsburgh and Oakland and Philly and Dallas.
And all of a sudden, I'm 8 years old again. Because Pittsburgh and Oakland, when I hear those names, I'm thinking, who's going to win and represent the AFC in the Super Bowl? That's what it felt like when I was growing up. How about the one that's got flexed in? The Rams and Bears.
You see my linebacker?
Yeah.
That'll be good. And then Vikings Seahawks on Monday night. So 2 great ones to finish off the weekend.
Yeah, these teams are fighting for wild card spots.
Oh no, I don't
take
them. No.
Division title or 2.
Hey, Alabama. What we said?
They go play action here on 1st down. To the left side and complete for Julian.
Oh man, come on.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
I don't have hammer on this game.
It's 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things
I hate the game.
Short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open. That makes things tougher, guys.
Oh man. I hate to play, but I play him. I play him that.
Rob Gronkowski, a 20-yard touchdown.
Look at my play, man.
The Patriots add 6 to their lead. Gronkowski for the point after.
Jump. Come on, jump.
You got a YouTube account?
What?
You got a YouTube account.
Yeah.
How many subscribers you got?
Out to kick it away.
I don't know.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get ready to do battle again here. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24.
What is that for 2 man?
Down 2 touchdowns early. Probably not very deep
what
into
the fuck
their
are
script.
you doing?
I think that they'll stay with it. I don't
Man.
think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points get that 0 off the board. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Throwing. Mariota.
Yeah. Don't block it. 3 with 1. Don't block him. No. Don't block him.
Almost interception. Back to the house.
Seems to be the front and the
yeah, man, but my whole line 3 with 1. No, I blocked him. No.
Yeah, man, they didn't block me.
Together, the front and back working in sync.
He says, storm.
Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Pretty good job escaping the pressure. Gets him 15 yards on the scramble, but now it's 4th down. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. On 4th down, they snap it to Mariota. Open man, it's Stacker. He's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead. As they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
There was nobody on him. I see why.
First down, Mariota. Able to slither by. He'll find Taylor. That's complete.
Let's go, man. We stopped you. We stopped you.
And a pretty good game. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Final play of the half here. Mariota over the middle. Sharp's got it complete.
Field goal?
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the
57-yard
timeout.
field goal, man.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. Time for a break. We've hit halftime.
He catch the ball, man. I didn't even catch the ball.
We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
This is my game, bro.
So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Now the Patriot offense set to take over again. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
I have no thought.
Right there on the brink, aren't they?
Brady now on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Gordon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 at a New England first down.
It's okay, bro. This is like my 10th game. I just got the game.
Because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
Yeah, I threw it low because I don't want nobody taking it.
As soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
To throw, it's Brady.
Oh man, close to use a kick. Close.
I seen you. I had to change.
You see the hand?
Yeah, I seen you. I seen you. I seen you. I had to change real quick.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh man.
Beautiful.
Patriots. Josh Gordon, 37 yards.
My defensive line has no chance, man. So,
always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score.
You got to send more blitz.
It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not.
That's what I'm doing. I'm sending a lot of blitz.
Kowski now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
What? I run. Oh man.
Go down to a knee. Take over at the 25.
Give me doodle.
I run, but
they're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
He's got a man complete. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line.
Yo, I had to chase you. I went from the other side of the field to go chase you.
He was so free.
Yeah, man. So I seen them.
Has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10.
I see the ball on a full sprint, man.
Now to throw on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Smith. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal, because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. To throw is Mariota. Quick hit.
What? Great attack. What?
Inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What did the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to. He still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that look.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Stephon
Gilmore.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Thought they had something going
Man.
to break that goose egg here in the second half, but to no avail.
Wait.
Alive until that interception.
One.
What a terrific play. Taking the ball.
You said when I finish my game.
It looked like they were starting a drive.
And now that shutout still standing. You know that's something those defensive guys hold a lot of pride
Come on.
into.
No doubt.
And got his man complete. Past the 20. 10.
Let's go!
This was so close.
Oh, I caught him out by accident.
The fourth touchdown pass of the game for Tom Brady. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
You having fun with this one, partner?
I am. I mean, he's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk
I don't
about
have fun in
getting
the
to the
game.
next level, right? When we see people get into the zone. This guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and
You
going
know
in the
where's
end zone.
accurate?
And that'll
What?
carry over the back line of the
You know
end zone
where
for a
it's
touchback.
accurate?
The Titan offense now working
I don't
their way
know what
back
you're saying
onto
now,
the
bro.
field. And with 3 interceptions
You know where
thrown
it's
already,
accurate?
we'll see. Do they rely
No,
more on
I
the
still
ground
don't
game
understand
here?
what you're
They
saying.
may have to change
You
things
could write it to
offensively
me.
try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball,
Yeah, okay.
but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little
Got
bit.
you.
And here's one. Is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit on the sideline?
That play going for
You
16
juked me, bro,
yards
but
to
you
start
juked
the
into
drive. First
me.
down. Mariota now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First
gonna
and 10.
assist?
From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Flush to his right.
Come on, block them.
Can't find
What do you
anywhere to
mean,
go with it,
Owen?
and he goes down.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take
My
off
offensive line
and make a
looks
big play
really
with his
good, man.
legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Buying time to his left. A good cover defensively as they get to him just beyond the 45 after the juke. He turned that into a nice gain, gets him 8 yards closer for third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. A 5-yard loss
Now
there
you
is going to
punting
bring
it.
up 4th down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
Hey, come on.
Just a 25-yard punt. Not what he was
He
hoping
didn't
for
break
by
his
any
block, man.
stretch. And the Patriots take over. So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Like 20! 20! Like we get!
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he'll be
You jumped
down
into
on
me,
what's gonna
man.
turn out to be
Yeah,
the
I know.
final play of this
I
third
suck.
quarter. Back now in Foxborough. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start
I got this
quarter
game
number
2
4.
weeks ago.
Yeah, I have 1 month, a month.
Like 20!
You?
Yeah.
A give. This is Michelle. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Not with me.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's
Take
second
it with
down.
X.
Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Jayon Brown not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9.
Either he could be late or early.
On 3rd and long, it's
Oh,
Brady
man.
out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're
Let
energized,
me know, because I can
executed
break
well,
your head, you know.
and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great
No.
in film.
And that's
What?
inside the 30.
Let's go, boy!
It's getting screwed, man. You see my safety.
1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the sticks make a drastic shift forward.
How much money are you taking with you? Oh, so you're good, right?
Come on. Stop.
Brady now on first down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
I would score only one touchdown, man. Only one.
This is now for Tom Brady, and the
That is my
Patriots
goal.
continue to roll. And my friend, I think it's safe to say that this game is pretty much deceased at this point. It's taken a knee, so to speak.
It is definitely this victory formation. Take the
That was
snap,
not
take
good,
the
man.
knee, call
Not
it a
good.
night, call it a game, call it whatever. I agree with you totally. I don't think there's much left to
Come
get
on.
except for those.
50-10 touchdowns. Let's go.
I knew this was over about a minute ago when you took your
score,
stat sheet
bro.
and just flipped it over your shoulder in the trash can.
Yeah, that's similar to the guys cutting tape off right before the game's over.
Man,
We know this
you are
thing's
kicked
done.
to the wrong man.
At the 2. And not a bad
Juke.
return. Here he gets it
I
out to
took
the
to the left and he took
25-yard
to the
line.
right.
And here
What is
comes
that?
Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you
I
had to
took
punt
to
it
the
away.
left. My
You know
player
what I would
took
tell
to the
my
right.
offense right here?
Yeah.
The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his
You know
fault.
that's
But
Brett.
hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now Lewis. And he's
That's
able
all.
to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a yard there, but it indeed gets him a new set of
Come on.
downs.
Same play.
Second and inches is
Let's go.
oftentimes an invitation.
My running back didn't. Oh, man.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback. Almost
Come
no
on,
matter the
running back.
situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Now a second down throw for Mariota.
Oh,
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 42. And they will
He
set
jumped
up
high.
shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, this defensive
Can you-
pressure's been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage. They've all
He
been
really
excellent,
did that,
and now
though.
they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Brady going to air it out deep for
Come on.
Gronkowski.
No!
Touchdown
He had it.
incomplete. Thought
Let's
he
go.
might have had it. Instead, second down.
You almost sacked me.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary
Press.
has had its struggles
Good
this entire game.
protection.
Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. On the handoff, it's Michelle.
oh
Maybe a
man.
couple as he's taken down at
Really?
the 40.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on
It's
offense, you just
me,
can't
God.
shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone
go.
open, but
Uno,
they took away every
uno,
passing
uno,
alley,
uno.
every
Easy,
angle,
easy, easy.
and shut the play down.
You can't even press it.
Brady going to go on 4th down.
Oh, shit.
He's going to rifle one deep left. This is caught inside the 15.
Come on, game.
1st and goal, and
Make him
defensively, all
Butler.
they can do is
Really?
shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big
That
play
was Mac
as well.
Butler. Best cornerback on the NFL.
I'm doing him dirty,
Time for
bro.
a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. Brady going to look to throw. He couldn't quite
What?
hold it. Got
Whoa.
hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of
That
your
was
goal
too
line,
far
you've
for
got to
me.
be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't.
What do you
complete it
mean?
on
Pick
that
the ball,
play. Able to
American.
get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now 3rd and goal.
On some of these plays, you know what they're really a product of? Really good scouting. Big, tall receiver, play to his strengths.
And he will get into the end zone.
My defensive lineman. He's
Another
he.
touchdown.
Oh man, you
This thing
step
is
on me.
ugly.
Jump.
So another
Let's
score
go.
there, and off often you talk about the three phases of the game, defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And primarily, the head coach will add a fourth phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
So they are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as
hey, it's nice.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went
saved
for us
you
today.
From a
coaching,
hit
playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling
I slide back my quarterback out.
He may meet up with his team again.
Oh, he fakes the spike. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Brandon,
I don't really take, man. I don't do a spike.
And it wasn't an interception.
Wow.
I would say no one.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Steps away to his left. And he takes a shot.
Oh, no.
Yo!
This will be incomplete.
I shoot it to my side and back to you and my quarterback go, oh no, man.
Yo, that was crazy.
That one wound up incomplete. The Titans on third down, lacking much success.
I killed your quarterback there, bro.
This is 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Mariota. Going underneath for Lewis. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 13 yards is the pickup for Tennessee and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. A first down throw for Mariota. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I don't have a technique, man.
Now Mariota. And the pressure gets to him again.
Normally.
And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
You don't check me again.
Mariota. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. Getting out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. He'd had some success as a runner previously on this drive, just not as much space there that time.
Yeah, this time when he pulled it down, they were ready for him, so I think he's going to have to fling a few in order to open up that running lane again.
No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now, because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
But it's true.
Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Mariota dancing to his left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Throwing is Mariota. Dumps it off to Lewis. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. And what are the whistles for? Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
You know what? It's the quarterback sneak.
2nd and goal from the 1. They come out here and he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late, but he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. So they will get on the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Incomplete. And
what?
We're down to 8 seconds now.
Okay, they went for the
What do you mean?
Yo, that's crazy.
They didn't
They
get there.
gave
Didn't
it
get
to
it
them.
completed successfully.
He gave his
Did
doo-doo.
someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that? What was
Maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
Brady going to throw here. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
That's
Josh
a
Gordon, the intended
interception,
receiver.
man.
And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw again. Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's incomplete.
If there was more room, I would have had it. He beat ya.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves,
You
can they?
got the better team, man.
Ah, man, good game. We could play later. I'll be back on in an hour.
I go to bed.
What time is it over there?
10 p.m.
Really? It's 3:30 p.m. over here. 10 p.m. Where you at right now?
Germany.
Germany? Wow. That's. I'm in New York.
Why don't play New York Giants?
They suck. They suck. Their offensive line, doo-doo. The offensive line is doo-doo, bro. It's trash. I'm gonna be getting sacked all the time. But it's good to meet you, man. Tomorrow we play.
Okay, bye.
Bye.